大谷翔平ニュースチャンネルへようこそ。
ハイヒートオン大谷、クリス・ルッソとアラナリゾが、ハイヒートに関して大谷翔平やマックス・シャーザーなどの選手が関与するトレードの可能性について話し合う。驚きの情報がたくさん。
All right, now time for Turn Up the Heat. This is where I ask Chris Russo some questions. He gives me his thoughts and I counter if I disagree with him. Lately, we haven't disagreed too much, but let's see where we are here. I know we do not think that ShoheiOhtani, Chris, is going to be traded, but of course there's going to be speculation, as you noted in the brushback, that he may go someplace. If he, in fact, gets traded as a 2-month rental, where would you like to see Shohei go?
Well, I would say the Dodgers. I mean, or Texas. I think it'd be interesting to see him in Texas. I don't want to see him in Seattle. As I don't think he's going to make a big difference for Seattle. They don't need pitching as much as they need some hitting. And I think he would help a pitching staff significantly. I know he can. You're right. I guess Seattle can't hit, so maybe there too. I would say the Dodgers. I mean, Texas would be interesting. I don't know if they want to trade him to a team in Texas. I don't know if they want to trade him to the Dodgers, but. If the Dodgers have the most to give up, they got a great farm system as usual. They're being the playoffs. Chavez Ravine. If I had to pick a spot for Ohtani that would be good for the sport, and it's not going to be on the East Coast. If it's good for the sport, I would say the Dodgers. Having him in Dodger blue in that ballpark, postseason, have him pitch, have him hit. Now again, they got Martinez to be a DH. He's not an outfielder. I don't know what they do with him, but I would say from a standpoint of that, LA would be the best spot for him. LA.
All right, well, let me throw this at you. What about an outlier that maybe to a lot of people it doesn't make sense, but just for conversation's sake, what about just for a 2-month rental, not beyond this season, what about the Orioles?
Wouldn't mind seeing it. I have no problem with that whatsoever. And the Orioles have a great farm system. He would really help. That's a great one on your part. Excellent one to pick up. If you tell me right now that Ohtani would be on the Orioles in Camden Yards in that great little park, and they need a pitcher, offense, that would be fun. I will grant you that. You came up with the perfect one. Baltimore's got tradition, historical, Camden Yards, East Coast. Division's good. That would be fun. So you're right. I'll take Baltimore.
I would like to see. I love Baltimore. I love what they're doing. I love what Hyde's doing. I love all of it. I'd love to see Ohtani there for a couple of months. Maybe not forever, but for a couple of months for sure. Why not sign Adley Rutschman long term and get Shohei while you're at it? Okay. Would you rather trade for Justin Verlander or Max Scherzer?
I probably would, from a financial standpoint, remember Verlander's got an option too. Scherzer has 1 more year. Verlander theoretically has got 2. Scherzer's a little younger. He's been a little bit when he is on. Like yesterday, only 1 hit, 7 innings. He's been better than Verlander. I probably would take. Now Verlander threw 98 miles an hour the other day, but I probably would take Scherzer. That's a very interesting question. I'm going to look at it from a financial perspective. He's only got 1 year left at $43 million, while Verlander's got $43 million, and then he's got the option. So you got to worry about that at 42 years of age. I guess Scherzer. I guess him.
Okay. So you take it from a financial perspective, which I understand. I'm going to take it from a postseason perspective, just because if a team is trading for one of these guys, they're assuming that they're needing a playoff push and they're going to be in the postseason. So let me tell you this. Verlander, 16-11, 3.64 earned run average and 34 starts, but he has had a bad World Series, 1-6, 5.63 ERA and 9 starts. Scherzer, 7-7, 3.58 ERA in 22 starts, so 12 fewer postseason starts than Verlander, plus 5 relief appearances, if you will. World Series 1-0, a 3.86 ERA in 3 starts. So Verlander has had more postseason opportunities, but neither one of them have tremendous postseason numbers. Does that change your opinion at all?
Yeah, a little bit. And Scherzer was bad last year. He got ambushed by the Padres. The year before that, he got the big out against the Giants, the 9th inning there when he came in relief, but he couldn't answer the bell in Game 6 in Atlanta, and he didn't pitch well against the Giants earlier in that series. So, and he wasn't great in the World Series in 19. That was all Strasburg. That was not, you just gave you the statistics. That was not Scherzer. That was Strasburg, who won that World Series for Washington, and he's 38 years of age. So maybe based on what you said, maybe I would lean a little bit more to Verlander. I'm looking at it from that option year where I believe it's he can pick up the option. It's a mutual deal with the player and the owner. I think he can get $25 million if he opts, whatever it is. He gets more money in 2 years than Scherzer does, and I would concern myself if I was an owner there. I think it's a tough call. I still lean to Scherzer, but you did a good job there, Alana. You can go either way with that. Either way.
2番 DH で先発出場。第2打席で2打席連続となる中越え2塁打を放ち、3試合ぶりのマルチ安打をマークした。相手先発は右腕セベリーノ。今季1勝4敗、防御率 7.38 で、大谷は18年の初対戦で本塁打を放っている。初回1死走者なしからの第1打席ではないより低めの初球を捉えて、右前へ打球速度 108.6 マイル、約 174.7 キロの鋭い打球を飛ばした。第2打席は3回1死1塁から2球目の高め、チェンジアップを完璧に捉えて左中間へ運んだ。打球速度は 111.7 マイル、約 179.7 キロだった。一塁走者のネトが懸命に走ってホームにヘッドスライディングしたが、間一髪でアウト。敵地打には惜しくもならなかった。ネトは捕手のトレビノと交錯して顎を強打したとみられ、ネビン監督らが駆けつけて心配そうに見守ったがプレーを続行している。前日までのアストロズ3連戦では、第2戦で9回にソロアーチ。反撃の口火を切り、サヨナラ勝ちに導いた。第3戦では同じく9回に2戦連発となる34号中越えソロを放った。この日、大谷は14日の登板後、初めて投手調整。ルーティンの壁当て、キャッチボールで汗を流し、力強い球を投げていた。米大リーグエンゼルスの大谷翔平投手は17日、日本時間18日、本拠地ヤンキース戦に2番 DH で先発出場した。球場には大谷の加入を願うヤンキースファンが特大のパネルを持参。気が早い行動は敵地の実況席でも多くのチームが夢を見ていると話題になった。エンゼルスタジアムに駆けつけたヤンキースファンが気の早いパネルを持参した。エンゼルスが苦戦中ということもあり、大谷のトレード論も話題に上がる中、男性ファンが掲げていたのは大谷の顔がデカデカとプリントされたパネルだった。しかし、着用しているのは A のロゴキャップではなく、ヤンキースの黒いキャップだった。移籍を願っているようだ。この男性ファンは米ニューヨーク州地元局イエスネットワークの実況席でも話題に。実況のマイケル・ケイ氏は、ヤンキースファンは夢を見ることができる。多くのチームが夢を見ている。しかし、一般的には彼はトレードされないと見られている、と移籍の可能性が低いことを紹介した。解説を務めていたデビッド・コーン氏は、トレードするのは難しい選手だ。別レベルのタレントだからね、と大谷の存在感を表現。トレード期限が迫る中、
ニュースレターは終了しました。面白かったらチャンネル登録してお友達とビデオを共有してください。さようなら、また会いましょう。